to get out of here, and now they go into the Grimstroke. So Grimstroke will be giving the opportunity for a double duel with the Soulbind.
Seconds remaining.
So let's see
5 seconds remaining.
what RNG you're going to go for in this 4th round. If they're going to go for the mid or the safe lane, Morphling's still available, and honestly not awful, but you've got the Doom against you. I'm trying to see what's going to come next. I think even more lockdown would be fine. You could go into the puck, get yourself that Dream Coil capability. The Ember's already been banned out. OD is available. And they go Venomancer, which had been banned in this second phase quite a bit by LGD. So now with the Venomancer, I really like this Royal Academy lineup.
5 seconds remaining.
You've got your lockdown, you've got your damage over time. You have your way to work in the early game. So how do LGD respond to this? Because I think their lineup for Royal Academy comes online in such an early spot that you need to be able to counter early. And level 6, it'll give you the Doom, and you'll have the Soulbind with the potential swap, but is that enough? You need something that can kind of move around the map early enough. Only 20 seconds left, and this is rough against this hard lineup of Royal Academy. Taking a lot of time to figure out what they want here in a situation where it's 1-1, and losing this game could mean they go into a decider series. So they go for the Shadow Fiend, which, when used for LGD, was able to move around quite often, landing those raises, exponentially upping that farm. It's LGD that, to me, need another pick to kind of overcome this Royal lineup. And the ban is that Jug that's been quite popular for LGD. Ami's been using it really well. That there with the Shadow Fiend, I'd like to see another stun come out for LGD. They do have Inkswell, though. So if you have somebody who can get towards a lot of these heroes on Royal.
PSG.LGD's turn to pick.
Maybe we see them take advantage of having that Inkswell, having that magic missile, but I think they need a little bit more.
Dire team pick.
Phantom Assassin.
Okay, so the Phantom Assassin now with the Inkswell. You're going to have the Phantom Strike to get on top of these heroes and use that Inkswell. Gives you potential. Phantom Assassin, though, needs a little bit of time to come online. The question is the Phantom Assassin going to get that time?
5 seconds remaining.
Sniper.
You may now
Ooh,
select
surprising.
your heroes.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised to see that sniper. With something like the Phantom Assassin and even the Shadow Fiend, I wonder what... If the sniper falls behind, it's going to be a troublesome game for him. And there's opportunity here in LGD to get on top of the sniper. You'll have the Phantom Strike to move forward. You could get a Shadow Blade here from the Shadow Fiend and get under the sniper for a Requiem. It'll be maybe on the Shadow Fiend, Ame on the Phantom Assassin, X-Nova with the Grimstroke, Chalice on the Doom, FY on the Venge, 897 on the Sniper, Flyby on the Venomancer, DDC on the Witch Doctor, Sep on the Pangolier for a safe lane or Shrek. Interesting. I did not expect the safe lane Leshrac after seeing it in the 5 position just earlier tonight.
Where are you watching? Where are you watching?
Needing just a moment as we get a quick pause.
Oh, yes.
Was that intentional? It looked intentional.
Handsome devil, aren't I? I gambled. You lost.
Huge opportunity right now for Royal Academy to get something done. Royal Academy can repeat their success from game 2. I think it puts LGD in a pressured spot. Think about it. This lineup here from Royal Academy can definitely work quickly enough to overwhelm LGD the way they did in game 2.
I gambled. You lost.
So, how this early game goes is so crucial to this series, so crucial to Royal Academy, and if they're going to be able to make it out of this in the 1 seed for Group B. Right away, they find this Venomancer, and they've got 4 heroes here for LGD. Should be first blood. One more shot comes in, maybe gets it onto the Venomancer. There's 3 heroes bottom here for Royal. But it won't matter as LGD come out ahead with their gank over towards top. And again, this is how you want to start. You want to slow down whatever early game advantage Royal are going to try and find. This will very much come down to the laning phase. As let's take a look. Ame in the off lane. He's here with the Grimstroke and the Venge. Grimstroke had taken Stroke of Fate. Level 2, we'll see if that ends up being the Inkswell. Venge into the Magic Missile, so they have some lockdown. TP over the Witch Doctors. It's now a tri-lane here for Royal. They have nothing taken on the Witch Doctor just yet. They have the Split Earth. And let's see how LGD approaches. Again, we'll have the Stifling Dagger to throw out as well as the Stroke of Fate. Early advantage. Maybe they can use it to continue to do well with the try-v-try. Stroke of Fate comes in, landing on a couple of these heroes. And this is the Coral Shrek that they're trying to shut down. Meanwhile, over mid, Sniper takes a bit of damage, but is ahead in terms of CS and experience. Shadow Fiend trying to deal with this sniper, and for right now is ahead in terms of CS. I think Magic Missile with a Stifling Dagger and a Stroke of Fate on a couple could lead to a kill, especially if they want to just pick off these supports in this lane. Bottom, we take a look at Venomancer, who died of the first blood, is harassing Chalice and making this really hard for him to stay comfortable in this lane. He's got that extra regen, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Split Earth lands on the Phantom Assassin, nothing more, nothing less.
I could help you take what's right.
And they throw the Magic Missile, the Stroke of Fate will land. They've got the Stifling Dagger. No Phantom Strike on top of the Lestrak. It looked for a moment that they were going to go in on that. They did take a lot of damage pretty quickly, but unfortunately, the commitment just wasn't there. Stifling Dagger again, the Swashbuckle comes out, the Cask bouncing around, trying to get away, the Stroke of Fate, Phantom Strike over. Ame might have bit off more than he can chew. The Lightning Storm comes in, they won't get the kill on the Phantom Assassin, but they do get the kill on the support. Maybe 14 and 3. We'll see if they rotate over, looking for the sniper. He's trying to move forward and get these raises, and he will land 2 of them. But now the shot's coming out from Sniper, doing a lot of damage, and this Shadow Fiend needs to be very careful. Shadow Fiend able to pick up a regen. The Magic Missile comes out, swashbuckled through. I don't think that's going to be enough to save the Sniper. They get themselves at least one. Seps made his way in. He doesn't have a way out at the moment. Magic Missile comes in, and there's another raise. 2 kills over mid. The rotation is all for naught. So trying to save the Sniper, it just does not work out. The rotation favors LGD, with now the Shadow Fiend here at 2-0-1. And that first blood earlier gets the kill on the Pangolier, assisting in the kill on the Sniper. The quicker this Shadow Fiend can feel like a workhorse and come around and possibly to gank, the better. But again, they're coming around the back of the Sniper, who's shooting away at this Venge. And they are looking for the Cask, but the raise is through. You need to be careful. The Maledict comes through and miscalculating the raises. Surprising from maybe there, but this is his first day back. I would assume that has nothing to do with it, though. At least you'd hope so. Shadow Fiend halfway through level 5 and only 3/4 the way through level 4 for the Sniper. Sniper is falling behind because his Shadow Fiend's been able to do so much, and he'll refill that bottle going over towards top to that bounty rune. So X-Nova, just level 2 Phantom Assassin, almost level 4. And trying to come around again, but they do have the Witch Doctor. The ward placed by this dire team, and they ping where the Venge had been standing. As Venge was looking and ready, praying for a gank. Or a gank opportunity, but top. With just the Grimstroke as well as the Phantom Assassin, they get the kill here on the Lestrak. It was the Witch Doctor and the Pangolier that left him all by himself, leaving him open for a call like that, and now they look for the Cask with that Maledict. They're not doing enough damage at the moment. And another failed gank attempt coming in from Royal Academy. Shadow Fiend already level 6, 3 in the raises and 3 in the necromastery. He is ahead of this sniper by a little bit, but there's the magic missile once again. The 2 raises, just trying to get one more shot. Will give his life up to the tower? No! The bottle given over from the Shadow Fiend to help keep him alive. And that's exactly what we want to do. Don't give up the supports for anything. And now you're up 5-1, 2,000 net worth lead. This LGD lineup, and more based off the Shadow Fiend and what the Venge has been able to do roaming around, has achieved so much for this LGD side. I truthfully worry about Royal Academy is now under the tier 1 tower. Chalice just finds a Pangolier to get the kill on. 6-1. And then top, they find the Shrek again. So, rolling through this team at the moment, this is a little bit of a repeat of game 1. The Sniper not really finding an opening. Venomancer can only do so much. He's only level 5. LGD continuing to keep their foot on the gas, up 3,000, and well, Shadow Fiend moving around. What does he have so far? He's going into the Guardian Greaves magic missile once again. 1 raise, 2 raise, 3 raises. There it is. Another easy kill. The back-to-back raises, and Sniper 0-3-0. Just nothing happening for him over mid. And then bottom, Ame's actually come over to get a kill on a flyby. This is the LGD we were used to seeing against this Royal Academy team, and that's why that second game was pretty surprising. Bottom. 5i DDC are here. And Miscale will hit on the Chalice, but X-Nova coming with the Stroke of Fate. They've got the Doom onto the Venomancer. They're already getting the kill on the DDC. Behind them is FY with the Magic Missile. Infernal Blade and the kill. Quick little 2-shotter there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Split Earth comes in, but that is not enough to kill Chalice. At least not yet. Chase is on, and the TPs were available. Chalice still running, surviving for now, but, well, allowed to just be chased. I think if a rotation comes out earlier there, it would have been fine. The Assassinate doesn't really do much.
A little something extra.
Fortive to the impurities.
He's almost got Guardian Greaves, Phantom Assassin. We'll go Battle Fury, but the pressure is on, and the gold is nice here for the PA. FY coming towards mid. As SF farms the jungle and heads towards top. All they need is maybe even just a Stroke of Fate. And there it is. Swing up the Illustract for a moment. Finds him. Oh! Unable to get the kill. The Infernal Blade just a millisecond too late. And now, with that TP out, they've got 4 heroes over bottom.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Should be able to get this tier 1 tower. Nobody defending it.
Radiant's bottom tower.
They're also giving up their own tier 1 tower.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And they don't have a glitch. they're just going to give this up. And they're going to go for the tier 2. They're still moving forward. They don't want to stop. They want to force the hand of Royal Academy. Flyby comes over. They'll use the Rolling Thunder. They've got the Assassinate. X-Nova in a little bit of trouble. They started the Assassinate. They don't actually go through with it. Chalice ends up dying to the Maledict. And now, just surviving is the Grimstroke. They only get 1 out of all that. And again, that's just leaving Ame to farm, who has gone into the Voidstone first. Meanwhile, Shadow Fiend, he's almost finished off the Guardian Greaves. He'll be going into the Yasha. No Yules in sight, no Shadow Blade in sight just yet. But he is top of the net worth by so much over this sniper. Almost 3,000 net worth ahead of him. Sep running away here from Ame. Just sneaking into the jungle. Looking over towards mid. They want to just continue to shut down this sniper. Smoke will be broken, and they'll look for it. Shrapnel laid down, but I don't think it's going to matter. Infernal Blade with the Phantom's Embrace. And another kill on 897. X-Nova gets credit for this one to 12-3 in favor of LGD.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's
Running
middle
the tier
tower
1
is under
mid.
attack.
Again, they're taking objectives off these kills. Tier 1 over top. They'll get the tier 1 mid.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Continuing to take out these towers where I'm not too sure Royal know how to react to that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
They get a tower of their own, but the drums come out. They're looking for exit kills. The Stroke of Fate on a DDC. Phantom's Embrace. And maybe gets themselves at least 1. Everybody else is out of here on the side of Royal Academy. But again, showing how strong this team is. And continuing to just push away. I mean, Phantom Assassin getting closer to that Battle Fury. And you take a look at really what the Dire have.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It's not much.
Dire structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under
Try
attack.
for this tier 2 top. Sniper looking to defend. Oh, he's got his boots in a Midas. It has been that bad. They have the swap. That's on the Pangolier. But he's got enough mana to swashbuckle away. It looked for a moment that they were kind of out of sync. As he saw that Leshrac with such low mana. Probably no way he survives that if they get the swap, stun, and the Doom with the Infernal Blade. LGD just farming away and at times keeping the pressure right on Royal Academy. They're forced inside the jungle. They're splitting jungle creeps between these two heroes. They need so much farm here on Royal Academy. Guardian Greaves finished for the Shadow Fiend.
Radiant's top tower
Also got a
is under
haste if
attack.
they need to TP top. To get this kill, they've got the Soulbind out. Now Phantom Assassin hitting away. Looking over at DDC, and they've got the raise. They get themselves 2 kills. They rotate over, and Requiem for a second.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's 2 kills there for LGD. (15-3), still not letting off just yet, and now the blink, the stun, the doom. So much trouble here for this Leshrac. Another kill for LGD. They're all over the map. Just when you thought they TP top, they come over bottom, they get you again. And this is another tier 1 tower going down. More pressure being applied.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Sap, what are you gonna do in this spot? The creeps are gone, the raises come through, and here are more creeps from the Radiant side to just grab a tower. Sniper is still looking for that first item off Midas. Almost has it, but not quite. Actually, smoke a couple here top. And this is Leshrac again. Oh no! A wave of terror. He'll try to run. The swap comes in. The Infernal Blade with the magic missile. And that is the Leshrac dead for the 4th time. And tipped! Oh. It's just so unfortunate. Back-to-back deaths. Once over bottom. Alright, I'll go over top. You're dead over top. They're all over the map now, looking towards mid. CDC is invis. They'll get the Rod of Atos out on an FY, but the magic missile. There's the Infernal Blade Maledict. And the Poison Nova is thrown out. Flyby trying to survive. The ulti from the Witch Doctor does enough to get the kill here onto FY. They'll look for the Assassinate. Flyby taking a lot of damage. TPing in will be the Leshrac, who looks over, but now he's soulbound to the Pangolier. So Chalice survives and won't reinitiate as they'll let the Pangolier die. This is now all while the Phantom Assassin has a Battle Fury in farming. So, a quick Battle Fury, and now looking for a quick Desolator. Already has a Mithril Hammer on it. Leshrac, Stifling Dagger, trying to run, but just way too much damage coming in from Ame as well as FY. That Wave of Terror, that minus armor making this tough, and they have now found themselves a Pangolier.
I get my due.
A gift from the goddess.
Almighty money.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So 20-5, it's turned into a 10,000 net worth lead. And Royal Academy just trying to buy some time, trying to buy anything. And that's why they've got the Midas. And unfortunately for them, it's only turned into a Shadow Blade for the Sniper. Seemingly impossible for Royal to come back unless they had some astonishing holds. And it just doesn't seem like that is ready to come at the moment. You're now dealing with a Desolator on this Phantom Assassin, and they need everything to get this kill. But cleaning up through these creep waves so quickly, it's going to be a tough one. And now let's see, Maledict, Poison Nova with the ulti goes over for the Witch Doctor. They'll get the kill on Ame, but now how do they get out of this one? Rolling Thunder attempted. They'll get the kill on a DDC. Soulbind runs out. They've got the Phantom's Embrace onto the Pangolier. They'll continue to chase. They'll look for the kill, and they'll get it.
attack. Dire's top tower
Assassinate
is
hits
under
on
attack.
that Grim Stroke. $9,000 net worth ahead. Just keeps extending and extending and extending, and with no end in sight. BKB soon here for the Shadow Fiend. Bloodstone is one of those potential items. But Shrek has died 5 times. Just to try and stay alive. I think maybe LGD are becoming a little too complacent. They are up 10,000 net worth. They don't need to be farming at the moment. They've got themselves the Desolator as well as the Battle Fury on this Phantom Assassin.
Dire are scanning.
I think it's okay to fight. Dire scan into Roche, but they won't find anybody home. Is this smoke setting up here from the Dire? Yes, it is. So they're trying to keep it on. BKB picked up here for Doom. And when you've got this BKB for the Doom, I'm not too sure really where it comes from Royal to take care of him through the BKB with everything else that LGD are bringing to the table right now. You've got the BKB now finished on the Shadow Fiend. BKB is next for the Phantom Assassin. What do you do to go after this team? You've struggled so far. You've gotten a couple of pickoffs, but when these BKBs are up, you don't exactly have that opportunity anymore. Try to force back this LGD team, and they will get the Phantom Assassin to come back, but a quick cleanup on those creeps and it won't matter. Sniper has somehow gotten the Shadow Blade and almost an MKB. He's farming way better than, honestly, he should have been able to do. They had him dead to rights and his farming dead to rights, but they've left him allowed to move around and farm for so long. They'll get the kill here on the DDC with a couple of shots, but other than that, pressure some more objectives and force the hand of Royal. You should be able to win this game.
Dire's bottom tower has
The
fallen.
tier 2
Radiant's
and
top tower has fallen.
they'll look for the tier 3 over bottom. They do a lot of quick damage to it. With Shrek over top, they'll TP in. And this will be the Doom with the BKB. He's got the Doom. That'll hit on the Shrek. Meanwhile, top, they'll look for the fight. The Stifling Dagger comes out. Back over at the Shrek. Ooh, trying to run away, and he is speedy enough. And jukes him through the trees. Back over in the fight. They've got the Soulbind. That'll be Sep dead. Looking for another. Flyby goes down, who had just bought back, I believe. Sniper hits this Phantom Assassin hard, but it won't be enough. Still chasing the Shrek. If he can blink and get in there with an Infernal Blade, Shrek is dead, but just can't close the gap. So 12,000 net worth lead. They didn't get the tier 3 tower over bottom. They did get a couple of kills. And Shrek, who was trying to take the top set, and the top tier 3 unable to do so, with Doom being expended. But honestly, just Doom understanding his role and just pushing away the Shrek and deterring him from coming back.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
They're going through the jungle. They're continuing to try and smell out where Royal Academy are.
Is under attack.
And they can only be in so many spots.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I don't think Royal Academy are really willing to risk too much when they're behind this much. Down 14,000, and Sniper, who does have the MKB going into the Daedalus. I don't know if those are really game-changing items, but Ame moving in. He's got the Aegis, so he'll try to clean up somebody before it dies, but now he's trying to set up the split earth, and it's a little bit too early, but they've got the Rolling Thunder. The Poison Nova comes out, the Doom comes through, and let's see what they're able to do on the side of LGD as they've already lost, actually, the Venge. The Phantom Assassin survived there. They've got the BKB moving forward, looking for 897. He backs off and gets Chalice. And the BKB gets popped here by maybe. And even then, Ame ends up dying. They do get 3. And that'll classify itself as a hold. So it works out when you can't kill the Sniper and Ame goes in by himself. I would hope that Ame is not looking to throw a game back once again.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Coming over is DD. See the blink forward. Magic Missile. Rod of Atos coming in. There's the Venomous Gale used. And maybe has a BKB available in 12 seconds. They've got 3 heroes surrounding him, but the swap comes out from FY. He'll end up dying. The Soulbind hits on a 2. X-Nova running from 897, but won't be able to make it away. And losing 2 for the price of 1. Phantom Assassin had the Desolator, has the BKB at 9 seconds, going Satanic. Daedalus is getting close to being finished. Midas efficiency here. Passive Midas. You know, they're recently here taking out these play wards. 5x are just the Phantom Assassin. You could theoretically finish this game if you find a team fight in your favor. Bouncy. There's the Rolling Thunder away from those Pangolier. Won't stop them from continuing to push top. Just cleaning up creeps with those crits. They gotta be more focused this time. You can't let Ame go in there by himself just because he's got the Aegis. Dagger on the Venge has been available, and he's been using that to blink in and throw the Magic Missile. Also got this Ags ready to go on the Doom. He's going into the Shiva's Guard. There's that Daedalus. Looking for Guardian Greaves on the Venom. 19 Bloodstone charges on Leshrac. So this game, it's only a 9,000 net worth lead, and it is starting to come back the way of Royal Academy. I'm getting a little bit scared of how long LGD are kind of waiting on this. Lancer showing himself. Stifling Dagger, Phantom Strike coming through. Mech keeps him alive, and now the BKB will be popped. He'll turn it back around, but he's taking a lot of damage. That's coming up from the Sniper, who's now been doomed. BKB, popped by Doom, moving in, trying to get the kill, and he is muted, so he will end up dying, and will finally fall. The Phantom Embrace comes through, as well as the Soulbind on 2 of these heroes. They got the kill on a flyby, and now they look for Sep with the swap. They lock him down. They just don't have enough damage yet. Now they look over the Leshrac, who was doing a little bit of the disco dancing, but Sep will fall, and that'll allow the Leshrac to get out. Leshrac now in trouble. The Yules just trying to survive. He pops that Shivas once again, but taking so much damage, surrounded by the side of LGD. The magic missile follows it up. They'll get the kill. 4 heroes dead. He's dead for 90. This is at least a tier 3. The melee racks. Get another tier 3 and another melee racks. Range racks goes down. Thank you, sir. Let me have another. And here they go for the last tier 3 and the last set of racks. Stifling Dagger flyby to try and deter him. Vatos comes through on a FY. That easy kill there on the flyby. Blink forward and everybody's right on top of him. GG will finally be called. LGD. They end up as the #1 seed for Group B. LGD 2-3 game series going full. And now it's time for Royal Academy to go up against the winner of King Gaming against RNG. It's 1-1 in the 3rd game. We'll have to wait for that, but it could be a Royal Academy against RNG. Either way, as long as you don't lose both your best of 3s, which either RNG or King Gaming are in trouble of doing, you're still in it. Because the bottom team gets eliminated, and well, we'll have to see who ends up moving forward. So for right now, it's Royal Academy in the decider match that's coming up next against RNG or King Gaming. We'll find out soon. And once we know, I'll change the pregame screen. We'll be back in just a moment.